Okay guys, so today's video is going to be about how you can become a digital nomad and start traveling the world and making money on your laptop. I'm going to go through 5 different ways you can make money online, and without further ado, let's get started with number 1. So number 1 is a virtual assistant, also known as a VA. This is someone who does online tasks such as managing social media accounts, handling emails, doing research for a business, and things of that nature. And the best part is you might not even need to learn any new skills in order to start this one. If you can already work with Google Documents and you know how to use an Excel spreadsheet, you're already off to a good start. Of course, you can charge more if you have skills such as SEO or Facebook ads, but for the most part, this isn't a necessity, and you'd be surprised to find how many people are willing to pay you just to do basic things online for their business. VA jobs are becoming more and more popular and a lot easier to find on websites such as Indeed, Reed, and even on freelancing websites such as Fiverr and Upwork. If this is something you think you can do, you can start looking for jobs today. Number 2 is being a video editor. Now, this is something I personally did for many years. With the amount of content people are making and how much money they're making from it, people are willing to pay you 3, 4, 5k a month if you are a reliable video editor. And that doesn't mean you need to be the best video editor. A lot of the editing is very basic, and you can find tutorials online on how to do pretty much everything, which is exactly what I did. And if you're willing to put in the work and learn, you'll be surprised at how much money you can make from this. There are so many channels on YouTube teaching you all the skills that you need to know in order to become a video editor, and you can find jobs for this on freelancing websites such as Upwork and Fiverr, and there are many Facebook groups you can also join. But I've even found success just by cold DMing people. Cold DMing YouTubers you watch, you like, YouTubers who are up and coming, who don't want to edit their videos, and if you can handle that for them, they'll be willing to pay you a lot of money. So that's number 2, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Number 3 is taking your current job online. With all the stuff that's been happening in the last couple years, a lot of companies have realized how feasible and easy it is to allow their employees to work online. So technically, you might even be able to take your current job remote if you're able to negotiate that with your boss. And also, if there are parts of your job which require you to be there in person, you might even be able to come to an agreement where someone else from the company takes those in-person roles and you can take a bit of a pay cut. And generally, digital nomads like to travel to countries which are a little bit cheaper in terms of living costs. You probably won't even notice a difference when it comes to your standard of living. Overall, guys, I think this is one of the quickest and easiest ways to start working and living as a digital nomad and traveling the world as a digital nomad. Number 4 is another one I did for a little while, and that is being an online teacher. You can pretty much teach anything people are willing to pay for online, and the most common one for you guys watching is probably going to be teaching English. There are millions and millions of people in the world who want to learn English, and if English is your first language, that's a skill that you have that people are willing to pay for. To learn to become a good teacher, you need to do a course called the TEFL course, which is just super cheap and easy to do, and that's basically all the qualifications you need to be an English teacher online. There are so many companies like iTutor Group, Say ABC, and Cambly who you could work for and make a significant amount of money doing so. These companies really do pay well, guys. And the best part is it's super flexible. You can work as little or as much as you want, and it's also super fun. Generally, these companies are based out of China, and you'd be teaching Chinese kids how to speak English, and you don't need to know any Chinese or any other language. They actually prefer you just speaking English. So this is perfect for someone who can speak English and wants to work online and live anywhere in the world they want as a digital nomad. And the 5th and final one, guys, is being an influencer. There's a lot of misconceptions about being an influencer. People think they need to have millions and millions of followers to rack up money from AdSense, but there's so many ways to monetize your audience. And if you position yourself correctly in a niche and make videos with knowledge that people are interested in learning about, you'd be surprised at how much money you can make from this. There are some downsides to this because you will need to put yourself out there, and that can be a little bit scary for a lot of people. But because that's the case, a lot of people don't want to do that, and that's what makes this such a good option, because there's so much less competition. People always tell me that, oh no, YouTube's saturated, Instagram's saturated, but that's simply not true. These platforms are growing every single day, so you are always able to get an audience, and this is only going to be growing in the next 10 years. So if you really want to do this, it's something you should start right now. Another couple downsides about this one is when your travel becomes your work, you're constantly thinking about getting the best shot and carrying all your equipment around. But if you're willing to put in the work, this is seriously a really good option, and one that you can make a lot of money from and live as a digital nomad from anywhere in the world. So overall, guys, those are my 5 job ideas. Of course, there are so many more, and I've met so many people on the road who are doing a lot of different things. And that just goes to show the opportunities are endless if you really put your mind to it and think of something that you would be good at. But that's all for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and leave a comment down below of which one you think you're going to do. And if you have any other video ideas you'd like me to create, leave them in the comments below. Apart from that, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.